issue with a said channel. And this is about the Church and Drawings channel. Why is it that you, Church and Drawings, think you can just shut down your main channel and start an archive channel? There's one or a very few celebrities you may have missed while you had your channel up. You missed Drake because he was mocking Jesus and mocked Michael Jackson. You went after everybody else but him. And then you just didn't go after Elon Musk. And you didn't go after Shouzi Chu. Like, you didn't go after them. You waited until Susan Wojcicki was dead to go after her. You went after so many others, like public figures, and you didn't go after Shouzi Chu because you were worried about Asian hate. You went out. You did not go after him, but yet you went after The Rock and John Cena. Bear in mind, The Rock and John Cena did not mock Jesus at all. They didn't mock him. So I don't know where you were getting that they mocked Jesus. And yet, you didn't go after Britney Spears or Justin Timberlake, but you went after Michael Jackson. That was a big no-no for you to go after the King of Pop. But also, to address the elephant in the room, you waited until like Wednesday blew up during the first season of Wednesday, and you waited until Jenna Ortega got big and popular. You didn't want to go after Jenna Ortega. You didn't want to keep your channel running to go after her. She's marred by controversy right now because who she was linked with, until she was recently linked with a Danish punk musician that nobody liked. And he didn't go after the Danish musician. You wanted to cut your channel to where it was unsearchable. Then you started your archive channel. Oh, don't go and just cut your main channel now. You got more people to go after. You didn't want to go after as a sniper wolf. But you wound up going after other people. You went after Trump. You went after a lot of people. but yet you wanted to go and just wait until 2026 when Jenna Marie Ortega gets a lot of backlash. Why is it that you thought it was okay to quit having the main channel and then start an archive channel? Is it no surprise that you were afraid that the Mexican community and the Asian community would hit you so hard with hatred for what you did or what you said? But you're not worried about the Samoan people, black people, white people. You're not worried about any other race coming at you for the things you said. But you're worried about the Hispanic and the Asian communities coming after you. You went after the writers of South Park, or the creators of South Park. But where is all that 10 people who mocked Jesus and paid for it? For a small group of people who mocked Jesus by having the creator of Supernatural and the creator of Lucifer, Drake, Jenna Ortega, and the Danish frontman of Ice Age. Why ain't you going after them, huh? And also, why ain't you going after Shozi Chu? Is it that they weren't as relevant as they are now at the time when you started that channel? Oh, don't you go and quit your channel now. You're in it. You're in some shit for it. You thought you were big and bad that you were going to go after every single person. You thought you was big and bad that you wasn't going to take accountability for going after so many people. And you went after ancient politicians of the BC period or some shit like that. You went after a lot of people. Don't quit now. Don't quit now. You went after a lot of people. You thought, oh, well, why don't I go and just cut off my main channel and start an archive channel? You should have not have done that. You could have kept up. You could have gone after a lot more people who deserve to go and get shit talked about. Now that the controversial figure, now that Jenna Ortega is like this big old megastar these days, you waited until she got big Then you cut your channel. Then you wound up saying oh, I don't want to keep my channel like up and around constantly. I don't want to go after people like Jenna Ortega. Do you not know that she's marred in controversy right now? You could have talked about this kind of thing. Now others are talking about how she's marred in controversy, dragging her so-called best friend in this controversy, dragging Melissa Barrera in this controversy, dragging, like I said, her own so-called best friend, Jenna Ortega, just getting like Emma Myers caught in this, and now she's got her whole entire family and team wrapped up in this. She's got Tim Burton wrapped up in this. And the one thing you could have done was just talk about this. Funny how you wanted to wait until she got big, left Disney, got involved in Scream. You wanted to wait until she got involved in Scream. Then you decided to cut your channel. You thought it was a good idea to go and just cut your main channel. Then you decided, hey, since how Jenna Ortega is involved in Scream 5 and 6, why don't I cut my channel off now? Now it's TikTok and other YouTube channels verbally slamming Jenna Ortega. You could have done that. You could have added her to your list. You went after Ariana Grande. You went after a lot of people. But anyways, you need to start taking accountability for missing unclaimed spots. You could have done so much more if you didn't quit the main channel. I tried looking you up. I tried looking up the main channel. The main Church and Drawings channel. Your channel. But you wound up putting all your old shit on your archive channel. Why is that? You should have just not have done that. Now there's so many other people marred in controversy. You wanted to wait. You didn't want to go after those who were responsible for Michael Jackson's estate handling. Now it's Paris Jackson going after the estate handlers, and then going after Drake. It wasn't her responsibility to speak out openly against them. She could have handled it quietly, but you wanted to cut your channel. Make that make sense. You could have handled it very well, or if not, much better than how you're handling being a YouTube content creator. Then you start your archive channel. There were so many bad people. So many more people you could have called out. Why is it that you wait until Jenna Ortega gets involved in Wednesday, that you decided that you were going to cut your channel from being searchable, that you delete your own channel? Don't delete your channel now. You should have done what you were supposed to be doing. Keep your channel going until there's nobody left for you to talk shit about. You thought you wasn't gonna get caught starting your own archive channel for all your old content. Big mistake on your part. Big mistake on your part. You had all those followers, and then you decided you wasn't gonna keep your channel up and running. That makes sense, Church and Drawings. Did you really think that this wasn't gonna blow back in your face when you decided that you wasn't gonna keep your channel up and running? Did you really think it was a good idea? A valid idea that you was gonna keep your channel gone and then start an archive channel. You had a responsibility to call out a lot of shit. You could have called out TKO. Could have called out Triple H. Anybody who's still around. You could have called them out. But you didn't. You didn't call them out. You wanted to wait until all the old guard on your channel was talked shit about. You wanted to wait. Where did it say that you could just quit your channel? Tell me. Where was it okay for you to quit your channel? To delete it? When you had all those other individuals making bad choices and bad decisions that you could have called out. Make that make sense, Church and Drawings. You don't like it when you're being called out. Why ain't you calling out the people that TikTok is calling out? The other YouTubers are calling out. You seem to pass the buck off to all of us to call out controversial people that are making bad choices and bad decisions. Why is that? Why is it that you thought it was okay to quit your channel or delete it? And then put all your old videos on an archive channel. Make that make sense. You seem to want to start shit, but you can't bear to fucking finish what you started. You seem to want to like, oh, why don't I just spend quite a long time for 3 or 4 years 3 or 4 years tops. Then on the 5th year, cut the channel. Like the 5th or 6th year, cut the channel. And then go dark for a long while. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Seem to want to be like, oh, well, why don't I just cut my channel? Cut searchable access to my channel. So that way nobody can search up my main channel. Or did you just make it private? Where it's not searchable? Or did you delete your channel because you wanted to wait until all the older guard of public figures were all talked about? There was plenty more people you could have dragged through the mud. But you didn't. You waited. Now the buck is passed off to us. The buck is passed off to the rest of us. Did you really think that you wasn't going to have a responsibility to call out all the toxic shit? It was your responsibility. You could have partaken in calling out people like Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega is being marred by a bunch of controversy right now. And you were too damn chicken shit to keep your channel up and running to catch up with all this controversy that Jenna Ortega is involved with right now. You wanted to wait until she was a big old megastar. Past Scream era to cut the channel. You kept your channel up and running during that era. During like the era that she was in Disney and during the Scream era. But as soon as Wednesday rolled around, as soon as the Wednesday show rolled around, since K-pop Demon Hunters rolled around, you decided to cut your channel. Go dark for a long while. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. But anyways, this has been the Church and Drawings commentary. I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know about that.